Greetings, Libra and Libra rising. This is your Western forecast for October 2024. On October the 2nd, there's going to be a new moon solar eclipse at 10 degrees of Libra. Now, if your birthday is within a couple of days of October the 2nd, or if you have any planets a couple of degrees either side of 10 Libra or the opposite 10 Aries, this solar eclipse that can mark new beginnings and significant shifts in your life could last up to a year. But if it's not impacting a planet, an important point in your horoscope, it's still very powerful and significant, but it's basically only lasting for about 4 weeks because it's really just a new moon on steroids. That's the solar eclipse. So if it's not hitting a planet in your chart, it's just impacting you intensely until the next new moon in the beginning of November. Now, if your birthday is around the solar eclipse, this means, in general, within several months, usually, you're coming to a crossroads and taking a new path. Many times people get paralyzed for a while because they're afraid of choosing the wrong path. The irony is that not choosing is the problem. It doesn't matter what path you take, it's about moving forwards in a new direction. Because a new moon, especially the solar eclipse, is trying to awaken a powerful new beginnings. And it's in Libra, so it's putting a real focus on your identity and personality, focusing on new beginnings. It can also impact the physical body, your physical appearance. That's all the first house when you are a Libra or a Libra rising. But this solar eclipse, being in Libra, in general, is going to focus a lot on relationships. But it's in your sign or in the first house of your sense of individuality. So it could bring a lot of tension with how do you keep your own individuality in a relationship, whether it's personal or professional. And this solar eclipse is conjunct Mercury, decision-making, analytical Mercury. And this conjunction that's influencing the solar eclipse for everybody is emphasizing learning and communication and talking and thinking. And this conjunction with the eclipse can lead to powerful insights, sudden revelations, and the need to make important decisions. But patient, irritable, aggressive Mars is in a hard, stressful angle to the eclipse and Mercury. So there's a lot of this impatientness, irritability, maybe a lot of conflict within yourself or with others about making these really important decisions about moving in new directions. This could be being that it's in Libra, you're a Libra rising. This could indicate the beginning of a major turning point in your life. Now, in overall, this period of the eclipse with Mercury square Mars can be very intense, but it also offers a chance to break free from old patterns and embrace new beginnings. You just need to stay focused, don't give up, and push forwards, because this could be a period of significant transformation, especially with relationships, and with a whole new sense of purpose and new identity. If you enjoy these kinds of videos and would like to see more of them, click like and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can receive the latest postings. And if you go into the description box underneath the video, you'll find direct links to book an astrology reading or to check out my 2-question offer. Okay, Libra, for many of you, this could be a turning point because the solar eclipse in Libra at 10 degrees will only happen once every 19 years. A solar eclipse in your sign is putting, especially if it doesn't hit a planet, remember, around several degrees, around 10 Libra or opposite 10 Aries, whatever that planet is it a planet of work or love or business, that will be being really highlighted for up to a year with a solar eclipse. But if you don't have a planet and you're a Libra, then it's like a supercharged new moon. So all of October until the next new moon at the beginning of November. So there's this October could be a major emphasis of leadership, visibility, new undertakings. The full moon is 2 weeks after a new moon. It's a new moon solar eclipse. And on the 17th, this full moon is in Aries, which is opposite Libra. Opposite, which is the 7th house of marriage, close relationships, partnerships, contracts. So the new moon, this new moon solar eclipse, was initiating major new ventures. The full moon could be getting a contract, getting a partnership to bring all this together. If your birthday is around a couple of days of October the 2nd, you're going to be moving down a major new life path that occurs about every 19 years. If your birthday is around the 17th, more like the 16th, 17th, 18th, maybe the 19th, if your birthday falls under a full moon, it's going to be a very event-oriented year, really shaking up and testing relationships. So it's going to be a very exciting year with lots of adjustments and changes around relationships especially, or contracts, that you'll start to get a lot of insights with the full moon on the 17th. Now, the sun remains in Libra until October the 22nd in your first house of new beginnings, visibility, leadership. When it leaves Libra on the 22nd, it goes into Scorpio, into your second house of income. But the first house of the solar eclipse is still the dominant theme for October. And if it's hitting any planet, it's going to hold that emphasis for 12 months in general. So you're still focused on new undertakings, new ventures, new leadership, but you're going to start to have a more emphasis or more interest with how to monetize and make monies at these new ventures when the sun goes into the second house of income in Scorpio, October the 22nd to November the 21st. Venus is the planet that rules Libra. Libra is the planet of relationships and balance and harmony, and so is Venus. Venus is a 1-year cycle. Venus had entered Scorpio into your second house of income September the 22nd through October the 17th. So the first half of October, that benefic, pleasurable energies of Venus is highlighting your second house of income. This can attract more money. You got to be careful you're not spending too much money. Anything in harmony with money matters. You'll come out ahead if you are keeping more moderate. Because sometimes Venus can be indulgent with strong desires now it could be good for trying to make more money. Not so good if you're spending too much money. The Venus, that planet, that benefic planet of desire and creativity, of attraction, in your second house of income, the first 17 days. 5 days later, then the sun goes into Scorpio for the next 4 weeks. So all of October, we either have Venus in the first half in the second house of income, or the sun that puts all this power and confidence in the second house of income. So October, there is a dominant theme with cash flow, how to increase your income, brings a lot of favorable energy for financial transactions, negotiations. But the dominant theme is the solar eclipse in Libra, bringing in important new beginnings, new ventures for making more money. Venus leaves Scorpio and goes into Sagittarius October the 17th to November the 3rd. The 3rd is learning, communications, selling, short distance traveling. Venus could be that you are valuing, appreciating, and loving learning or selling. But this could be very favorable for selling yourself at a job interview to make more money. So if you're looking for, taking the lead on a new project or starting a major new job to make more money, that last half of October with your ruling planet Venus, protected benefic Venus in the 3rd, that 3rd is excellent for interviews, for selling, for learning. Mars, ambitious, assertive Mars, remember I said earlier, is in tension conflict with the solar eclipse. So these new beginnings could trigger some tension, some conflict, or some competition all of September, all of October to November the 3rd. But the solar eclipse was just October the 2nd. So all of October, with the Mars in the 10th house of careers, that dominant Venus Sun in the second house of income, more focus on how to make more money, and the solar eclipse is, whether it's this month or for a whole year, is putting an emphasis on new ventures, initiating new projects, maybe launching a new business. And with Mars once every 2 years, Mars is aggressive, it's assertive, transiting your 10th house of careers, but it's in conflict with the solar eclipse, basically meaning that you're pushing really hard and or you're getting a bit of a pushback, but you're not giving up. But it's not going to be a walk on the beach, as they say. You have to keep persevering because there could be a lot of competition to get with that business, to get that job, to make more money. I want to thank you for watching. If you like information on how to book an astrology reading or to check out my 2-question offer, visit my website at gardino.go, that's .co. Until next month, Be safe and well.